you know, Los Angeles has a lot of theater, but sometimes good, sometimes bad. But there is a lot of good theater right now in L.A. and Hollywood, especially. There's a show that Sly Coleman's last show he did on Broadway called The Life. The Life. It's at a wonderful little theater called it's the wonderful actress who did these wonderful Coaches.
Stella
and she
Adler.
is at the Stella Adler Theater. Hello, my darling.
Hi.
At Willam.
Yeah.
Willam Ballet. Tell me, you're in this wonderful show called The Life,
Yep.
and you're a trancy.
I'm the tranny hooker in The Life, yeah.
A trancy hooker.
The
I
life
like
is
that.
all about the life, meaning the life on the streets with the
42nd Street?
42nd Streets before Mickey Mouse cleaned it up.
Yeah,
He made it all
I like it
gentrified.
sleazy the old days.
Me too.
It was fun.
The show I want is for a quarter, not some Beauty and the Beast crap, you know?
Yeah, the
Oh,
family.
peep show.
Today it's the family
Yeah.
42nd Street.
Whatever, go to a zoo. Get
Yeah.
out of 42nd Street.
Yeah, it's great though. The show is fantastic.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm
How
glad you
many in the
enjoyed
cast?
it.
I loved
We
it.
have about 17 people in the cast. Some really talented people from the London's West End, from Broadway, from TV, films.
Uh-huh.
A girl who's a regular on ER is in it, playing both of the female roles when the other girls are out.
But Willam, you've done a lot of theater here in LA.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you're from Philadelphia.
I am. I
What-
had to learn to do theater in Philly because there wasn't really any film.
Uh-huh.
And I did dinner theater and got fired. And they said it was for sleeping, but I was passed out drunk. So I say it was for drinking.
This is you. Look
That's
at
me.
you.
It's a
This
boy.
is you as a boy. What do your mother and father, when you first they discover? But you're not you're an actor.
Yeah, this is just
you-
a cost. It's a uniform. It just happens to have a lot of sequins and a wig.
Uh-huh.
Some
You lived in
extensions.
New York
I lived in New York, yeah.
until the 9/11.
Yeah, and then I got out. I was on Sex and the City there, and I did some MTV work. And
Did you do Sex and the City?
I was one of the tranny hookers outside Samantha's apartment.
Uh-huh.
It was fun. She was mannequin.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's fun to do those things, huh?
Yeah,
What
it's
made
fun.
you decided to do that type of role?
Uh,
Very few people do it, you know. There's
Yeah.
a lot of transies, but they're not actors like you.
I'm good at it. It's
Yeah.
easy for me, and it's more money. It's always more money.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that's why I do it.
Television, a lot of television. You've done a lot of television.
I've been really, really lucky to do a lot of TV.
I like
yeah.
the word you just said. I've been lucky.
Yeah, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, you know?
Uh-huh.
I happen to be both, but whatever.
The show.
Yeah, the
I-
life. I'm really lucky to be doing theater out here now. I really don't love it, but with the strikes happening, the writer strike that last year, now SAG might be striking this year. I wanted to get in some good shows, and I've been lucky enough to get into The Life this year, and it's from the same team that had Chicago last year, which
You were
was
in Chicago.
I was
saw
in Chicago,
you. You were
yeah.
great in
It's
that.
nominated for a few Ovation
Was
Awards.
that the Hudson Theater?
The Hudson Theater, yeah.
That little theater is a cute little theater.
It is. If you love having a pole right in your field of vision, it's a great place to see a show.
The pole, you're right.
Yeah, that friggin' pole. Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
But the show right now there is the West Side Story. Same theater, the Hudson.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I've been hearing some good, some bad, some
Uh-huh.
moderate stuff about it.
The Hudson gets a lot of good theater.
Me too.
It's just the first time I've seen Stella Adler musical up there.
Yeah, it's a big theater. I didn't know it was such a big space, over 99 seats,
Uh-huh.
and it's great views from every single seat and good acoustics, which
It's
are
right on
important.
Hollywood and Highland.
Yeah, right in front. It's all those carnies, like people dressed up as Barney and Marilyn Monroe and
Uh-huh.
trying to make a buck. It's kind of sad, but I don't know. I throw trash at them.
What do you think about when you see Hollywood Boulevard today? Because you grew up back in Philadelphia and you went to New York and you come to Hollywood and see trash in Hollywood. It's like old 42nd Street. Not really, but you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like everybody is an extra waiting for their walk-on in a movie. They're all just waiting around for their big break, and like some of them, it's just not going to happen. They need to drown that kitten in the bathtub. It's like, do you really think dressing up as like a robot or a transformer and taking pictures with people is going to further your career? It's like, get a job at CPK or something.
First part as a draggy and trancy.
My first part as a drag queen was out in LA. was on a cop show called The District with Craig T. Nelson.
Uh-huh.
And then I just kept going from there. I did
They call you a lot, don't they, when they're looking for a trancy?
Yeah.
Willam Belly is the man.
Willam Bella, yeah. It's
yeah,
written
because
on
you're an actor, see?
bus station walls across LA,
Yeah,
even
because-
Glendale.
Yes, you're an actor, so, Nip and Tup. You've been on Nip and Tup how many times?
I was on a total of 5 episodes.
See, they use you when you're...
It was a fun little show, getting cut up and surgery. And
In Boston Public, another one?
that was good. I was a boy on that one.
You were?
Mm-hmm.
Doing what as a boy?
Well,
I mean, this boy.
my first line was, "Hi, I'm Mike and I'm gay." So I was pretty much
Oh, you're trying to be gay, yeah.
typical gay boy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
When did you realize that are you gay?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You can still be a trancy, and,
I guess you could, yeah.
When did you discover that you were gay?
I had a crush on New Kids on the Block. Everyone except for the one that looked like the ape. I don't remember his name. He had a big old face.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So
You grew up in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
As growing up in Philly, discovered at what age do you knew that you were homosexual?
2.
You said that right away, too. Willam. You can't.
Yes,
It's
you
a-
can. You
So
totally.
you were born.
I remember having
You believe
crushes.
it was born that way?
That guy with the medium tight afro on Sesame Street, he was so cute.
Uh-huh.
He was the one that was like talking to Grover in the trash can or whatever. He was
Uh-huh.
really cute.
Okay.
Hot black guy, some
Okay.
BBC.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Living in New York, tell me
Yep.
about Manhattan, because before you left New York.
New York is fun. I never actually lived there. I had a lot of friends there. I was what you call a bridge and tunnel hoe.
Uh-huh.
That's where
What's that?
A bridge and tunnel hoe is someone who finds a friend
Uh-huh.
and finds somewhere to sleep
Oh, okay.
or to crash for the night,
Oh,
so they
okay.
don't have to go over the
Transies
bridge.
do a lot of that.
Oh,
Crashing.
well, I was just a boy. I was just a regular man hoe,
Uh-huh.
Just like making friends everywhere. But I slept in my car a lot too. That was
But-
easy.
Was it tough for you living there? Well, you're a young kid,
It
though.
was fun. Like, you can only do it once. Like, live in a car, eat burritos,
Uh-huh.
have a wig in the trunk, and be like, I'm going to go work a job. Bye. Yeah.
So you did all that as a teenager. And
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I started when I was 16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
In Philly.
Yes,
In Philly. Growing up in Philly, had a good time?
I did. It was fun.
How about your parents? When they discovered, what did you tell them?
Oh, they're awesome. They each have a gay sibling, at least one, and they're
Really?
down. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Willam, tell me something about the show. This is Los Angeles premiere of this Cy Coleman. Cy Coleman, this was his last show.
Yeah.
And why do you think it? Because this is a sex and power of life. The Life is really a great show. How many in the cast, you say?
There's about 17 in the cast.
They're all so good. I mean, who's some of the people in the show? Tell
We
me.
have a great girl named Angel who's been on ER for about 30 episodes
Uh-huh.
on NBC. We have David St. Louis, who's been on Broadway and a couple shows, The Scarlet Pimpernel,
Right.
Rent. He plays the big, like, domineering pimp.
I love the Oriental Boy.
Oh, the Oriental Boy, his
Is-
name
he was-
is Ethan.
He was in Saigon.
He was in Miss Saigon. He's done We Will Rock You. I keep forgetting his name. I call him Hattie Hattie Sing Boy.
He's very
Because
good.
all he does is sing and wear a hat. He's awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a girl named Mara Hall, who's fresh out of Detroit,
Oh, she's great.
acting like it's her showtime at the Apollo, just
Yeah.
singing her little heart out, and she's funny.
She's
and then
fat, and I love the big fat one. What was that?
she's a plus size gal. Yeah, Cindy.
Yeah,
she's also
Cindy.
another plus size gal.
lot
with the side
of
ponytail.
big girls in that show, black girls.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
really
Oh,
good.
it's actually realistic. I remember the hookers in the 90s. I would see, I'd be like, damn, you put on some tights, girl. It's like
Yeah.
a body wave.
Uh-huh.
You hit their thigh and their neck moves.
Yeah, they really
They're
wear those
big.
tight skirts and tight dresses.
Like this one, this skirt, I'm gonna return to Betsy Johnson right after this interview because it's an 8 and I need a 10.
oh, really?
But I'm just gonna return it now that I've worn it on
You
TV.
always- Uh-huh.
So
You guys were really... You're the only transy in the show.
yeah, I'm the only drag queen in the show, definitely.
That must be feeling good.
It
You're the
is.
only one. You're
It's
camping
fun.
it up and just carrying on. You're using a lot of dialogue of your own.
Yes, I'm making up a
Because
lot of my own lines. It's called pulling focus.
Uh-huh.
When they don't have actual lines and they want me to go on stage, I'm gonna damn well find a reason for everybody to look at me. You know. So these acrylic nails don't pay for themselves. I'm not just wearing them to like be background, okay?
Uh-huh.
You
Tell
know.
me about you, Willam, growing up and as a drag queen, or that really called drag queen, but you're not really.
No,
You're
I'm
an
a drag
actor.
queen.
You call it,
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
you also you have an agency that you are booking dancers too.
Yeah, I booked some dancers
Well, you keep
in
yourself
LA.
busy, don't you?
Yeah, it's fun.
Tell me about the dancers too.
I've met them doing various jobs, and I booked for a couple of clubs in LA. Mostly the gay ones, but they're great. Actually, one is in the show with me. One of the chorus boys in the life is actually one of my newest go-go boys. And he plays the guy who has his ass out. There's nudity in the show. Oh my God, if you want to see a hot guy naked, come see The Life.
The Life as nudity?
The Life has nudity. You didn't see it when I was on my, well, I don't want to give it away.
No, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, you must have been looking the
on
wrong
the
way.
bed, on the bed?
No, it was on the floor and it was with me.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't miss that.
You must have been unwrapping like a Werther's original or some candy.
There is nudity?
Yeah, there's definitely nudity.
I missed it.
And it's big. It's like this big.
What's the Women's Murder Club? What's that
Women's
about?
Murder Club was a show that was on, I think CBS or ABC last year that I did with Angie Harmon.
How about My Name is Earl? Earl, working with him.
Oh, he was nice. I don't know.
Was he?
Yeah, I don't go in for the Scientologist crap, but that's cool.
You don't go with the Scientology.
Yeah,
crap.
I was on the pilot. It was fun. It won an Emmy for casting.
Boston Public, though, is a great show.
It was, yeah.
Jamie Kennedy, she must love you.
Jamie Kennedy is a he.
Well, you know who I'm talking
He
about.
likes me, yeah.
Does he?
He's fun, yeah. We don't talk much no more. I changed my number.
What's Boxcar?
It was a pilot for Showtime. It didn't go anywhere.
What's your favorite show that, Tony and Tina's wedding. Were you in that?
I did it in Philly.
You did? First, before you came out?
Yes.
That's a long time ago you did that.
Yeah, when I was like 16.
As a male?
As a guy.
As a male, you did that. Look at you.
Isn't he cute? Take a mom to mom.
What does your mother think when has she seen this show?
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't seen all your shows, right?
No.
What does she think about you in the theater, though?
She'd rather I do TV. It's easier for her to see.
How about movies?
Yeah, those are great too. It's more money.
Are you studying acting right now?
No, I'm not in it for the art. I just want to be famous.
You're not in it for the art?
There's a line in The Life that says, you can be famous for just being famous, so what if you're a whore? Nobody gives a damn what you are famous for. And it's pretty much like a credo for me. Like, I want to be famous, and acting or singing or performing is the easiest way to get there, short of like murdering or doing something like that. I don't want to kill people. I don't.
The show moves right from the beginning. When you see the show, it just goes zoop. And it rocks.
Oh yeah, it's
The
hard
music,
driving
tell me
music.
about, it's hard. You guys must be worn out after that performance.
Yeah.
It's a long show.
Some of the girls are on vocal rest right now for singing. And some of them can like barely talk, but then they'll belt it out. It's like the last song is sort of like a Whitney versus Mariah death match, where it's like, you're my friend, but I can sing higher than you. Let's leave. No, I'm better. Hold on, I miss you. Let me sing higher. And it's just like a diva death match.
Yes.
And it's wonderful.
It really is.
Yeah.
The audience go crazy.
They do.
They can't. They gotta get up.
Yeah, they hoot and holler. They love it.
Yeah, they really do. What kind of audiences are you getting nowadays?
We're getting all kinds, from like teenagers. I saw a girl who still had braces on, up to like blue hairs who didn't even realize the show was over. They were still sitting there, and I'm like, it's over. You can
And
go.
older people too.
Oh yeah, like
man.
80s.
80s.
Well,
I know.
some old people just come to have something to complain about, you know. Some just don't. They just need something to complain about. But some actually want to come, and they're like, we heard it was about hookers. We loved the hookers back in the day, in the 40s. And
Who directed the show?
our director is a talented guy named Joe Green. He has done a lot of work in Chicago, and now he's out here. He was our music director for Chicago.
Produced by Jeremy Lucas.
Jeremy Lucas
Is one of the producers.
Yeah, Jeremy Lucas, Tina. Oh crap.
No. It's Bolin.
Tina Baldwin.
Yeah, Justin.
Mark Espinoza.
Yeah, Mark.
And Joe Green. They were all producers.
They're great producers. They
They
really
are. They really give back. Like if I want a mint, they always have one, or gum.
Your conductor's wonderful, though.
Our conductor's
Alexander.
fun. Yeah.
Oh, I think he's great. The pianist.
Everybody loves a Greek boy, no matter what they're doing.
Is he Greek? Mm-hmm. Whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
But how about that woman drummer? You have a drummer that beats those tom-toms.
Ooh, she's a little spitfire, and she
Isn't
ain't even a
she?
lesbian. Yeah,
She's not?
No.
She's
Well, I don't think
good.
so. She's got highlights. She's very well put together.
What do you mean by highlights? Her hair?
She's got her hair done, you know.
That means she's not a lesbian?
Well, I wouldn't expect many lesbians to do so.
Really?
Not on a budget. Not on what LA theater pays. So
You like the LA theater?
I
me.
like LA theater when I'm in it, yes, and when it's good.
You have a favorite show you've done since you've been? Or is
My
this
favorite show right now is The Life.
The Life, tell them.
It really is. It's
I
like
love
it's
it.
awesome.
I
It's
think The Life is great.
hookers, pimps, drugs. I mean, there's a little bit of violence, but I mean, sometimes that's okay. I mean, here's a joke. What did the pimp say to the hooker who had 2 black eyes?
What?
Nothing. He already told her twice. You know, abuse can be funny when told with like good timing and music. Like when like the drug dealer's like, "I'm gonna hit you, bitch, but first I'm gonna sing about it." Like la la la, and then he hits her. It's better.
The girl the lead is absolutely wonderful. The
Dion.
thin one. Is that her name?
Yes, Dion. She's wonderful. She's on hold for some big stuff, and I hope she gets it.
She is so good.
Yeah.
Really good. A good actress, too.
She's talented. They're all crying on cue, like Faye Dunaway pulling out the acting chops and
right,
shit.
they
It's
really
good.
do. There's a lot of acting in this.
There is.
You know, just not singing and dancing, but the dancing.
The dancing
Wow.
is good. Those boys
Oh.
split their pants open.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's like it's the hottest chorus of power bottoms in LA that I've ever seen.
Really?
They're wonderful actors, and they're all very
They're good.
they're
Great.
flexible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
the producers seem to be enjoying them.
Tell me about this. I love this. This is you right
That's
here.
me, yep.
Woo! Wow. Look at those legs. They go all the way up.
They do.
Don't they?
I want to look like a bobblehead when I grow up, just hair, lashes, and titties.
They go up, honey. Wow. Who did that picture, Willam?
His name's Greg Endries.
Oh,
He's
I
a
love
celebrity
this
photographer.
picture.
He's great.
Wow. It's beautiful.
GregEndries.com.
Yeah. Tell me, what's this? What's this? Is this you right here?
That's me. That was the cover of a magazine from a couple years ago.
Ah, you're beautiful. This
I
is
am.
beautiful,
You have a
right?
keen eye,
Look at
sir.
it. Let's say that. Just see it. Look at that. Wow, you're pretty.
Thank you.
Wow. How long does it take, Willam, to make up? Get ready for the show.
It can take me anywhere from 15 minutes to 45, depending on if it's TV, theater, or how close the camera's gonna be.
Uh-huh.
You know. So yeah.
It takes you, but you're made up beautifully. You do it right away.
We call it being beat. She's beat. She just beats her face.
Uh-huh.
This is a light daytime beat, you know, just a little bit of glitter, just the lick of it.
It's great.
It is.
Did you study dancing? Because you're so...
I didn't, and that's been one of the hard things in the life is learning all the dances.
Uh-huh.
And then,
That has been the hardest for you?
yeah, learning the dances has been the hardest. And I think I harbor some hate for choreographers because I don't pick up on it so fast, so I always get in an argument with them.
Uh-huh.
And this one's been really patient. His name's Paul, and he's a wonderful little, like, step, pivot, turn type of guy.
Uh-huh.
And now I have all the dances, and it's great, but it's really tough.
But you're good in it, boy. You don't
Thank
miss
you.
you don't miss a beat, I must tell you.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do crappy LA theater,
No.
like experimental stuff at the Elephant or whatever, you know. No.
The Elephant. What's the Elephant?
It's a theater on Santa Monica Boulevard. I actually saw a really good show there. It was,
In the back.
yeah, it was the movie Showgirls done by sock puppets.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't allowed to be in it, but I think they should have asked.
They should have asked.
They should have.
Have you missed a part that you regret not getting since you've been in LA? You know that little guy gets a lot of parts.
Who?
No, he looks like me a little, the blonde guy. Whatever, I don't know his name. He works all the time. He wrote a book too.
Oh, Leslie Jordan.
Leslie Jordan. They confuse me with Leslie Jordan, and I say I want to slap your face, or a lesbian. Either way, they call me ma'am sometimes. You know.
They call me that too.
Well, you're in drag.
I'm like, call me Miss. I'm a married lady. No, Leslie Jordan. Yeah, I actually
Leslie,
I did a play reading with him that was really, really bad, and we both ended up backing out of it.
Oh, he's so funny though.
Yeah, he's great. There haven't been any roles that I've been like, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself over. There have been a couple that have gotten away that I wasn't right for, obviously, because they didn't choose me. But, you know, I can't make myself Latino. It's really hard. I'm not going to
Is there
tan
a
that much.
lot of work for Latino girls as transies?
Tranny hookers are more believable as Latin. are pretty much ethnic, Latin,
And black.
black, yeah.
Uh huh. But not white.
Sometimes white. I mean, I work enough. Like, I mean, there's a lot of African Americans out there that I really respect. Like Charlize Theron. She's from Africa.
Well, she's South America. I mean, Africa, but she's white.
She's still African. She's from South Africa.
Yeah, it's true. But
I love her.
She's a great actress.
She is.
Oh, she won the award.
She did. She's won a couple.
And she's great.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite actresses.
Well, Charlize Theron is definitely my favorite African American.
I see. Okay, okay. So you haven't studied, and
Nope.
but films. Have you done any yet?
I did a couple films. I did the movie American Wedding with people. It was that movie with all the college kids and they got married after American Pie. I just did Because I Said So with Diane Keaton, and that was really cool working with her. She was really nice. And my agent just moved to a different management firm, and I don't have his new number yet. So we'll see what my next project is.
Now, let's get away from the trancy. As Willam, would you like to do romantic roles as Willam? Looking back, would you now? Would you do it?
Yeah, I'd do it. I'll do any job that they put me in front of.
So you're going to work. You're a working actor then.
Oh, I'll just I don't say no to work.
So you take those drags off, put them in the corner, and say, I am, an actor.
Yeah, I'll be that guy if they want me to. No problem. Yeah, it's less work.
It's less work.
Uh-huh.
So, Willam, why don't you do it then?
I try. It's more competition.
There is?
Oh yeah. Think of how many roles there are for drag queens, and then think of how many roles there are for guys.
Right.
And then out of those guys, I can only play the gay ones. I mean, I could play a straight guy if it was like a dead mime, maybe, but like not so convincing. So
why do you think today, Willam, is the gays are coming out of the closets in movies, TV? They're doing a lot, writing in to the gays.
Because we can. The gays are funny, and we're a niche that went untapped for so long, and we just sat in the background, I think. I don't know, I'm 25.
You're young.
Yeah.
You're young, 25. Oh my God, you got your whole life ahead of you.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready to clock out at like 50, I think. Because, I mean, what good happens like way after? Like, you just remember how cute you were.
A terrific actor. No, forget about, you're worrying about how cute you are. You're in drag right now. That's the only reason you're worrying about how cute you are and those legs.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you have great legs and everything else.
Thank you.
Well, Bella, the show, let's get back with the life at the
Stella Adler Theater.
Stella Adler Theater. It is such a good show, ladies and gentlemen. Got to see it. It's going to be how long?
We're playing until the 21st, and we might extend after that.
The 21st of December?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You mean you're there 5 days, 6 days, 5 days a week?
6 days a week, yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Theaters in LA is not that way, 6 days.
Well, and we're selling the tickets, so why not, you know?
Oh, wow.
There's a lot of demand, yeah.
6 days at play four, is it? Play 411, they sell those tickets, right?
Oh, Plays 411.
Plays 411.
Goldstar.com, and then Jax Theatricals, which is JAXX Theatricals.com.
The tickets are great.
The tickets are really reasonably priced, anywhere from $12.50 to $30.
Oh, that's great. The seats are great. Really.
Yeah. I mean, you're practically getting a lap dance if you're in the front row, so.
You really are.
You see some titty salad. It's a very nice experience if you're a straight guy.
It's a mixture of everything. It's really, it's the Babylon of Hollywood.
That's a very good expression.
It is.
It's wonderful.
It's really the Babylon of Hollywood. That's what I called it when I left. And they asked me, I think 411 asked me to review it and said, what would you call it? I said, the Babylon of Hollywood.
It's cool because that's where
Skippy Lowe.
Hookers used to stroll along that street. That's where Pretty Woman was filmed.
42nd Street.
No, in Hollywood Boulevard now.
Hollywood,
it's like we're taking back the boulevard.
Yeah, you're taking the boulevard, yeah.
It's fun.
It's right there on the corner of Highland and Hollywood Boulevard. It's a great, great,
And we validate parking, too.
You do? Where's the parking?
In Hollywood and Highland.
Around the bend?
Around the bend.
And you validate parking?
Oh, yeah, I will stamp that ticket like that.
Oh, my God, with your high heels. Boy, you got some high heels there, girl.
Yeah, these are like 5-something. They're cute.
Look at those legs. Turn them.
What, these? Oh,
look
no,
at
I'm
those legs.
so shy.
Look at they go all the way up. Yeah. Ooh, you got great legs.
Thank you.
You work out?
I don't. I'd rather starve myself than work out.
Starve yourself.
Yeah.
Come on, Bellum. You don't eat much?
No, I'd rather. I don't like sweating. I really don't, especially in public. I think it lowers your street value. You know, the price tag just goes down. It's just. I think of it this way, like, I don't want to be anorexic or bulimic or anything, but like, if you drink enough to where you throw up your food anyway, it's sort of like rationalized bulimia. So that could work. I mean, those costumes in the show are really tight and
The costumes
skimpy.
are great.
I mean, wearing a bra and playing a hooker 6 days a week is not conducive with eating pizza.
Yeah.
So I'll just dance my ass off in the show.
Those heavy set girls, look at her.
Yeah,
Those
boy.
heavy set girls. Woo!
Yeah.
They really work hard.
They work it out, yeah.
Yeah, they do. They must be losing weight, though.
I don't know. I don't weigh them.
Oh, I didn't say you weigh them, honey.
Yeah, no.
Willam, it's so great talking to you today.
It's been wonderful being here.
The show is so good. The Life, I love it. And that's you on the cover.
This is me on the poster, and everybody thinks it's a girl, and then they get there
Lift
and
it
they're
up
like,
higher.
they're
Look,
like, ooh,
that's you.
shit. See the
Look at the
resemblance?
body. Looks like
Behind.
Betty Grable's legs.
Betty Grable.
Remember Betty Grable?
I do.
That's it.
Betty Grable.
Talking about Betty Grable, I have a Betty Grable book, ladies and gentlemen. The Boy with the Betty Grable Legs. Look, do you remember my book? It's out. And if you want a copy of my book, Monday nights, every Monday I'm at Trilusa in Beverly Hills on Camden and Brighton Way. That's where I'm at with my show. I have a Hollywood Babylon too. It's Beverly Hills Babylon. It's
Nice.
I present singers. I have an Edith Piaf girl who does Edith Piaf.
Oh, beautiful.
I have Sammy Davis Jr. who does Sammy Davis. I have Dean Martin who does great Dean Martin, and Jerry Lewis too. And every Monday night, Trilusa starts around 9:15. Food is wonderful Italian. It's not handled by human hands. The chef's a gorilla, but it's a great, great place to come. You'll love it there.
Oh, cool.
It's on the corner of Camden and Brighton Way. And it's a wonder. I'd like to invite you
That would
and
be
some of the
lovely.
cast to come down and sing for me some night. Would you do that on a Monday night?
We could pull out some tunes for you,
Will you?
definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
And we'll show the light, pass the light thing out.
All the flyers.
Let the
Now,
people
is there
see
a
it.
dress code?
No dress code.
Good. I'll just wear pasties and a smile.
A pace. I don't know about that. That's got to be a dress code there.
I should probably wear shoes, too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So the show is really good at
Yep.
the
The Stella Adler.
Stella Adler. I
It's
just
so
love.
good. And, like, to get culture that cheap, $12.50, it's just such an amazing price to feel good about yourself by seeing, like, hookers and pimps and knowing that you don't have to do that to survive, like these characters. You know? I mean, everybody pays a price somehow, like dishes for sex, but whatever.
What has been the hardest for Willam Bala as you have people calling you names or drawing up? What has been the hardest for you?
If people do, I try to give it back. I mean,
Oh, you do?
I'm not
say,
really.
stop, and you say, they word out and you
I'm
give
not
it back.
really shy.
You're not shy. You're
no.
outspoken.
The only time I've ever really feared for my life was when I was entertaining this guy, and it was really dark, and he asked me if I was on the pill, and I guess he thought that I was a lady,
Oh,
but
I
I'm
see.
not. So I just finished the job and got out of Dodge, you know?
I see.
Which, I mean, it's kind
A
of
lot of people confuse you that way.
Yeah,
huh?
from 10 feet away, I'm their dream girl, but then from 2 feet away, it's like, oh, hey, nice to see you. But one of the things with The Life is it shows, like, all the real girls are mixed up with the trannies.
With the transit, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you get what you get, and there's a little Cracker Jack surprise. You can never tell what the prize is. Sometimes it's a sticker, sometimes it's a ring pop.
Do you guys have stage door guys hanging around after the show?
I
with
haven't
this
had any
particular
paramours
show-
with flowers, not yet.
Oh, you haven't?
Maybe.
Someone brought some flowers for someone Saturday night.
Yeah.
Wow, you had a lot of flowers on that
And it
stage.
wasn't her husband either.
It wasn't?
Ooh, ooh. Nope, that's the T on that. Hey, I heard.
Yes, the show is great.
Yeah.
Love it. It's called The Life. And thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, darling.
I hope everybody comes to see my show.
They'll love you.
Hi.
Okay, darling. Thanks.
All right, bye. See you later.
Oh, wait.
I'm going to give you my DVD.